The title of this video is Your True Nature, Are You of This World? Based on A Course in Miracles teachings. Meditation context. Keeping your attention on or in your body will keep you in the present moment. All guilt, regret, resentment, and anger is based on the past. All worry, anxiety, and fear is centered on some point in the future. In the present moment, none of that fear-based negativity exists. The Course in Miracles text is 1,754 pages long, and the main premise is nothing real can be threatened, nothing unreal exists. Herein lies the peace of God. Each of my meditation videos will all have from 7 to 10 A Course in Miracles quotations, and after each quotation I will have a short meditation. Here is the first Course in Miracles quotation. A Course in Miracles Insights and Quotations Meditation. Insight affirmation. I am not a fragile body. Quotation. No one asleep and dreaming in the world remembers his attack upon himself. No one believes there really was a time when he knew nothing of a body and could never have conceived this world as real. A Course in Miracles. We're going to use the 4-7-8 method. The 4-7-8 breathing technique involves breathing in for 4 seconds, holding the breath for 7 seconds, and then exhaling for 8 seconds. In breath. Hold. Out breath. Insight affirmation. I am an eternal soul. Quotation. Holiness lies not in time, but in eternity. A Course in Miracles. In breath. Hold. Out breath. Insight affirmation. Others are not bodies made of flesh and bone. Quotation. You are not limited by the body, and thought cannot be made flesh. Whenever you see another as limited to or by the body, you are imposing this limit on yourself. A Course in Miracles. In breath. Hold. Out breath. Insight affirmation. Others' attacks are not real. Quotation. Attack has power to make illusions real, yet what it makes is nothing. Who could be made fearful by a power that can have no real effects at all? What could it be but an illusion making things appear like to itself? A Course in Miracles. In breath. hold, out breath. Insight affirmation. No one ever dies. There is no guilt or sin. Quotation. The Son of God can be mistaken. He can deceive himself. He can even turn the power of his mind against himself, but he cannot sin. There is nothing he can do that would really change his reality in any way. Yet for all the wild insanity inherent in the whole idea of sin, it is impossible. For the wages of sin is death, and how can the immortal die? A Course in Miracles. In breath. Hold. Out breath. Insight affirmation. This world is not real. Quotation. Anything in this world that you believe is good and valuable and worth striving for can hurt you and will do so. Not because it has the power to hurt, but just because you have denied it is but an illusion and made it real, and it is real to you. A Course in Miracles. In breath. Hold. Out breath. Insight affirmation. There is nothing to fear. Quotation. Under the ego's dark foundation is the memory of God, and it is of this that you are really afraid. For this memory would instantly restore you to your proper place, and it is this place that you have sought to leave. Your fear of attack is nothing compared to your fear of love. A Course in Miracles. In breath. Hold. Out breath. Insight affirmation. The guilt and sin I see would keep me a slave to the world of grievances, attack, and fear. Quotation. To the extent to which you value guilt, to that extent will you perceive a world in which attack is justified. This is in accord with perception's fundamental law. You see what you believe is there, and you believe it there because you want it there. A Course in Miracles. In breath. Hold. Out breath. Insight affirmation. I choose forgiveness, and so I will be fearless, happy, and free. Quotation. You share no evil dreams if you forgive the dreamer and perceive that he is not the dream he made, and so he cannot be a part of yours, from which you both are free. Forgiveness separates the dreamer from the evil dream and thus releases him. A Course in Miracles. In breath. Hold. Out breath. The question posed at the beginning of this meditation was, what is your true nature? Are you of this world? The quotations that best answer this question will be shown here now. The text that I highlighted in green says, "No one believes there really was a time when he knew nothing of a body and could never have conceived this world as real." That tells you that your true nature is not a body and that this world is not the real world. Again, regarding the question posed at the beginning of this meditation, the question being, what is your true nature? Are you of this world? The text that is shown in green says, you are not limited by the body, and thought cannot be made flesh. That again states your true nature is not a body. And again, regarding the question posed, what is your true nature? Are you of this world? The text shown in green says, how can the immortal die? That implies you are immortal and not just a body that eventually turns to dust. And once again, the question posed at the beginning of this meditation was, what is your true nature? Are you of this world? The text that I highlighted in green says, anything in this world that you believe is good and valuable and worth striving for can hurt you and will do so because you have denied it is but an illusion. That implies this world is an illusion and not the real world. Again, the question posed was, what is your true nature? Are you of this world? And the text highlighted in green says, forgiveness separates the dreamer from the evil dream and thus releases him. That implies you and me and everyone else is living an evil dream